Hello everyone and welcome. This is Call of Duty Warzone. Up until today, I've been very frustrated. I have never had a win on Call of Duty Warzone, but this all changed today. I had my first win. I didn't get it all recorded. I got the highlights recorded with GeForce Experience, but I was getting ready to record, finishing a few things up, so I thought I'd just play a little game of solos buyback, and I ended up winning. And by God, we can have a look now. I've played quite a lot of games. There you go, one win. 22 top 10s, blah blah blah. I have played more than a day of this game and I've never had a win. Well, I have now, but I was very upset about not getting a win, and I was making a video and hunting for my first win. Hopefully I'm going to get it today before I get too annoyed at the game. But thank God I got it. I'm pretty upset that I wasn't actually recording with OBS, my normal recording software, and I had to get the highlights, but honestly I'm not complaining. Oh God, I've pretty much just come out of that game now. I'm gonna edit the little clips together and I'll let you see it all, how it unfolds. Some of the plays were a bit like slow, so it might have been boring putting in a full video. But I'm gonna show you a few of the plays now and let me see what you think. Thank you very much for watching and have a good day. I figured out how to do the chapters on videos, by the way, so now at the bottom of the screen you'll see the different chapters. Like, I'll label this one Loadout. I know that some of you are gonna want to see it, so here's my loadout for the AN-94 that I was using. I've got the monolithic suppressor for damage range and sound suppression, so that the red dots don't come up on the map when I'm nearby. I've got the longest barrel so that my damage range and bullet velocity is increased, so that I can shoot further, because at the end of the day, this is my long range gun. I haven't got a sniper, I've got this and an SMG, I think. I've also got the VLK 3x optic, because it is a good optic to use up close, but it is also a good optic to use at a decent distance. With a 3x magnification, I'm not really going to be taking fights much further than that, and if I do, I'll just get a sniper. I've also got a commando foregrip to help with my aiming stability and recoil stabilization, so that when I'm shooting, it doesn't go too crazy and I can reasonably laser a target. My last attachment is the 60 round mags, just basically so I have more magazine size for more fights. As you'll see in the last fight, it only took me 10 bullets to kill one of the people, but if I was in, say, quads or trios or duos, I might need more bullets, and especially if you need to finish downed enemies. That's the AN-94. For the secondary, I have a combat knife so that I'm not really leaving anything too valuable when I drop my weapons at the loadout, because if someone sees a combat knife, they're not going to pick it up. My perks, I'm running a double time so that in solos I can just run around a lot faster, and when I'm crouching I'm moving a little bit faster. I've got Ghost so that I don't show up on any UAVs or heartbeat sensors, because a lot of people use heartbeat sensors in Warzone. I myself am one of them, as you'll see in the clips. And amped so that I can switch faster between my primary and secondary weapon. Semtex, a lot of people use C4 in Warzone, but I'm not really that big of a fan. I tend to throw another one instead of blowing it up, and then waste it and nearly basically damage myself. So I use a Semtex. It's nice and reliable. I know what I'm getting from it, and a heartbeat sensor, so I can sense heartbeats from enemy players and make them scared. Yeah, that's my loadout. And about the video, this at the moment is a one-off video, but I'm thinking I want to do a few more on Warzone, maybe some duos or trios, or just more singles. I'm not the best at the game, I'll put my hand up and admit it, but I'm also not the worst. Yes, this is my first win in 100 odd games, but if you like what you see, please comment down below and tell me that you want to see more, because I am more than happy to provide you with some more videos. Thank you very much for watching and have a fantastic day. Let's get on with the gameplay. As you can see, I have spawned near the military base, and I started off the game by having a bounty on me. I landed in the training room, the training location, where there's loads of targets, squared off areas, loads of walls, hard to see. I got a bounty against me, and someone tried to come and fight me in the training area. I ended up winning that fight and starting to run towards the monument on the hill. This is where we're meeting now. I have been shot at by two different people. That guy was one of them, and he tried to run towards me. And then he was shot by someone up here, who I'm gonna jump. There we go, I spot him there, so I know to get ready for him. So I get ready at the bottom of the hill. I know he has the height advantage there, so he'll see me first. But I've got my gun ready, trained on him. So at the moment, I'm just trying to re-armor, get everything back, and get ready to carry on going. I'm trying to keep moving so that if anyone is watching me, say through a sniper, I don't exactly get killed straight away. But then, yes, I hear the loadout, and I'm going to go straight towards it and get my AN-94. It's the first time I've used it. I've not had a chance to use it other than this game. Try and take a pot shot, miss of course, because I'm not very good at the game. but I saw either on the map or there you go, right there, that there was someone fighting or someone just landed near the loadout drop. And there you go, you can see on the map that they're shooting. There was one near the attack rover, but I only end up seeing one at the moment. I miss a few shots, but I recover and get the kill. Get the confirm. So, yep, going for my loadout. Take a minute because I forgot which one I put it in. Change over my combat knife. And now I get my heartbeat sensor to look out to see if it's safe to go up the hill a little bit. But then I realized, then I saw the two little loadouts there. And I thought, you know what, someone's going to be coming to those. And I did see on the heartbeat there was someone up here, so I'm keeping my eye out. As you can see, I saw him. I just stopped to exchange some medical insurance information. Nothing of any sort of violence or anything, nothing at all. Still knowing full well that one of the loadout drops is going to be in use by somebody else. So I think I need to wait around to see where they're going to come from so that they don't surprise me from any angles. But I also want to get the high ground so that if I do get into any further fights, I am ready. I'm also expecting that guy to come back to try and get his stuff and get his loadout. So I want to make sure that's another player out of the game. One less person for me to deal with eventually. I don't really end up seeing him, I don't think. But I want to keep a lookout on the horizon in the military base down below to make sure there's no big threats coming towards me. I just saw in the map in the corner that there is a truck coming my way. I don't really know what to do in this situation, so I just try and hide for a minute. And then I think we get lucky in the fact that that was the guy that was coming for his loadout drop. He didn't quite see me from where I was positioned. He didn't get time to get his loadout drop either, but that is a nice free truck for me and a nice armor plate. Infinity Ward tweeted out recently that they have made it so that whenever you kill an enemy, they drop at least one armor plate. Even if they have one in their inventory or not, they will drop an armor plate for you to pick up. Which is a welcome addition, because when you've had a few fights and you've got no armor left and none of them had any, you kind of get a bit gutted when there's no armor to be picked up. Because if you get into any further fights, you're more than likely going to be coming up against someone that is armored. Anyway, so back to the gameplay. You saw that I was shot by someone near the military base. I recognized that and thought, I don't want to be in a big fat truck. I don't want to be on the map for everyone to see. At this point, I do have Ghost. So I'm not coming up on heartbeat sensors or UAVs, but what's the point in having a Ghost if I'm just going to drive around in a truck? So I'm just having a little look around, making sure there's no one coming from the military base, because at the moment the military base is on the edge of the zone. I do want to gatekeep in the fact that I don't want people to be able to come over, because I want this to be my land at the moment. I don't want anyone to be able to come through and take over where I'm sitting and looking. Because as soon as they do that, they'll kill me and they'll carry on and go into the new zone, whereas I will be left in the dust. Just checking over the dead bodies, running over to see if I can get any height advantage on anyone in there, or if there is actually anyone in there. Sadly, that was the end of the first clip, due to the fact that I have set my GeForce Experience highlights, or the action replay, to only record the last 5 minutes. To save storage size, and honestly I didn't really think that the fights would last longer than 5 minutes anyway. But in the time that you've missed, a lot's happened. I have died. I basically died as soon as that clip ended. You saw I just got a nice really easy pickings kill there, waiting on the heartbeat sensor on the edge of the zone. Easy pickings, easy money, easy stuff. Yeah, a guy with a thermal scope got me whilst I wasn't looking, but no worries, I died and I came back. It's buyback solos, meaning that if I have 4,000, which at the bottom left, sorry, you can say I have quite a lot at the moment. And at the time I did, I had a lot of money. I came straight back, and went straight back to my body, and he wasn't there. I saw that someone had got a loadout nearby, and he was fighting them. So I decided to try and sneak up behind and kill him, which is exactly what I did. As you can see in the clip earlier, I also had a red keycard, and right next to me was the bunker, so I decided to loot that. But as soon as I came out of the bunker, there was someone waiting for me. Oh well, it happens. Again, I had enough money to come back, so I got bought back, landed near the airfield, Went into the plane, the broken plane at the airport. Got an Uzi, a very kitted out Uzi that is one of the floor loot at the moment. I ended up getting into a fight with someone that was very kitted out that was just camping on the top of the airport. I got pretty lucky. I managed to get a few headshots off with the Uzi and he went straight down. I took his armor vest and lots of his armor plates, and he had a lot of money. From there, I didn't really get up to much. I just stuck to the edge of the zone, got the loadout which came in, and again just started moving up towards this little village here. Just before the clip now, I got into a little fight with someone in the building. I got a few shots off, he managed to get away, and then he went in hiding. I got the high ground by going on the hill behind him and just taking a few pot shots. He went straight down, easy, no problem. And now we're back to here. At this point, I am absolutely terrified. I've never had a win before, and I'm currently realizing that it is fully possible that I'm going to get it now. I think I have 10 kills at this point, honestly. Can't really remember where half of them came from. But yeah, I'm very scared, waiting for someone. I thought I heard someone around me, so I'm waiting to see if they come towards me. If they do, I'm ready for them. If they don't, it's not the end of the world. But the zone starts to go in, and you can see that it's centering on that little bar in the middle. So what I'm going to try and do is, well, from my expertise of watching YouTube videos, I've seen something called the pinwheel method, where they basically go around the zone as if it's a pinwheel. And I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to go around the edge of it to make sure there's no one just trying to just get back in, make sure there's less people to fight. But then you can see there was some fights inside the bar. An enemy died, and that's less for me to kill. That door opening scared the absolute life out of me. When it opened, it slammed straight open as if someone had just sprinted straight out. As you can see, I'm pre-aiming a little table there. I didn't know it was a table. I thought it was one of the deadfall barrels on the Fennec. But at this point, I am very paranoid. There is 2 other people and me. This is my chance at getting the win. Can I do it? Well, you know I can, because I begin. This is it. But yeah, there you go. I think they're having a fight upstairs. I'm like, oh god, it's just me now. But no. No one's fighting. Everyone's sitting still. And in solos, in buyback solos, the zone doesn't move like it does in groups. It just gets smaller and smaller and smaller until there is literally nothing left. But I thought I'm in a pretty good position, because as you can see, I've got like I've got a full length of the building to like stay within. That guy was pretty unlucky. He was looking the complete wrong way, and as you can see, I only used 10 bullets for that kill, so I don't want to reload, give away the fact that I've moved. But what I do want to do is I want to shut that door, because I want to get all sound cues possible where the enemy's coming from. Because if he's going to come from outside, I know he's going to have to open the door. And I can see the zones coming in, so it's unlikely that he's going to come from there. And I'm pretty centered on in the zone at the moment, so he's definitely going to have to come to me. I shut the door so that, yep, I get the sound cue, but he doesn't end up coming from that way. He ends up running in from the other side. I'm looking the wrong way, because I think I hear him upstairs. Which I do, I'm not wrong, but runs straight at me, and I finally get the win that I deserved. You can't hear it right now, but I did scream when I got that victory. I'll play the sound clip in a minute, but honestly, I've been playing Warzone for literally months now, and I've been really annoyed and gutted that I've not been getting any wins. I've been watching videos, tips and tricks, advice, spectators, like overviews, and I've just been trying to grab little things from each of those videos to use for myself, and I've still not come out. I've not been coming out any better. But finally, it's all paid off. I got the win that I've been hunting for ages. Thank God. It was getting that intense that in the game I actually started to talk to myself a little bit. This is it, Henry. You're gonna win. But here we go. Yes! There you go. That is my scream of victory right there. Oh, the relief in my voice. Holy Christ. Thank you all very much for watching. I know this video has been a bit of a different one, but I've started to play Call of Duty Warzone quite a lot more, and I'm getting better in it, and I'm enjoying it. And I kind of want you to come along with me for the ride. So tell me if that's something you want to do down below in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, so that you do not miss out on any future videos of the sort. I also do Xbox Games Pass reviews, and if that sounds like something you want to see, Don't forget to subscribe with notifications on so that you do not miss any videos. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Ciao.